Maurice Hibbard with the Grandpa Mull thought and wow for 5-3-19. Asbury was a Methodist school, or most of the students were Methodist, even though the Methodist Church did not sponsor Asbury College. It was a Christian in the tradition of the second work of grace. The first work of grace was when you were saved, and the second work of grace is when the Holy Spirit came, not in terms of the Pentecostal speaking in unknown tongues. But Asbury was very strict, and it was a good fit for me. Our first year at Asbury, the lights had to be off in the dorm during the week at 10:30. And on a weekend, the lights had to be off at 11, I believe were the hours. And then during exam week, you could have the lights on all night long. If you had to study after 10:30, you had to take your lamp and go into the closet and close the door. If any light came out and was seen by the night watchman, you'd get demerits. And if you got so many demerits, they kicked you out of Asbury. Asbury didn't allow smoking. Every year they expelled a number of students for smoking. Obviously no drinking, and very strict behavior, strict dress code. As far as boys, or all of us, we were no Bermuda shorts, no Levi's. Girls particularly could not have a dress above the knee. In fact, it had to be mid-calf wearing. Dating is where it was really strict, I suppose. You weren't allowed to hold a girl's hand on campus. And then at night, if you had been dating a particular girl, you could not be seen together studying at the library. We had a snack bar. It was open every night, but Sunday night for 2 hours. You could have your date in there, but you couldn't necessarily be holding hands. But if you stepped out the door together, you would get demerits. Dating was rather restricted. After you could go to prayer meeting and take a date, or to church services and take a date. And special evening activities, you could take a date. But other than that, life was very, very restrictive. And this suited me just fine. I needed to be protected, not because I was evil, but because I liked being restricted in these things and in this way.